Hello, YouTubers. Hello, subscribers. Kisses to all of you. I hope that you're having a lovely evening. Thank you so much for joining me. I don't have much time because I have to get back to little one. Kisses. But I found out something, guys. Don't let people make you feel guilty for doing something that you enjoy doing or doing something for yourself that makes you feel good. You know what I'm saying? So, because we give, and you gotta be able to do something for yourself and put a smile on your face. So here we go. Kisses to all of you. Thank you so much for you and all of you giving me the well wishes on my little one. She still has a cough, so we are not going to school tomorrow. I may just keep her out for the rest of the week and she goes Monday. But I know the teacher said that she just works on her ABCs and her 1, 2, 3s. And so I'm going to continue to do that at home. But the teacher said that there's no need. So, oh gosh. So Dan Wooden is gone, my guy that I normally like to do a deep dive on, but no, I found this other video. It was very interesting, and I'm going to give the shout outs to the people that created the video. It was Sean Wooden, which is, he has his own show, which is, he's very great. I like him. I listen to him, and he just had a baby, so congratulations. And then also Paula M was on there, and also Samantha. And so this is Talk TV that I'm speaking of. And so I hope you guys enjoy it. It's pretty much, like I said, that's not it. A deep dive on ITV. There was something else I wanted to say. It was interesting that one YouTuber was saying that soon you can feel like Meghan is, people are not going to have much to say about her. Basically, they were talking about their group, pretty much what they do, what they provide, on YouTube. Like they were running out of things that they would do to keep up their channel because Meghan is, this is the end. And I found that very interesting, which told me that if that is the case, because I really do believe it, like it's always been the end. It's just been it's catching up. And no matter what they put out and try to portray themselves as being, the verdict is already out. Too many people, in my opinion, I'm talking about Meghan and Harry, that have come out and already, pretty much voiced their opinion about them. And I don't see them having a long list of friends. And I know that I may sound like a broken record sometimes, but I keep on the topic because to me it's the issue. The issue is that no one likes Meghan because of what she did. And it's obvious of what she did. It's not a secret. And you can see it every day, wanting to be in the Senate. The notion that she wanted to be in the Senate should not even have gotten out. Like, that tells you how entitled she thinks that she is, that she could be part of the Senate. It's like one title is not enough for her. She keeps going for more and more and more. And before, we didn't even know who Meghan was. Now, all of a sudden, she wants to be in one of the highest seats in the land. Speaking of highest seats, did you see the way the Republicans treated their own member, McCarthy? Now he's the enemy. this is what I don't understand. Here's the thing. I believe in this. I've always believed in this until I met Trump. That whatever president, no matter what side you were on, no matter if you were a Democrat, Republican, Independent, whatever, at some point you have a president that is going to serve you, serve the people, because that's what the president does. It's all about the people. It's not about the president. Just like the royal family, it's all about the UK. It's not about, it is about, but it's not. It's really about the people. It's about the people. They're representing them on the highest level, and Meghan and Harry over here playing the shenanigans. I'm sure, and switch the story, I'm sure the king is very disappointed in his son and his new daughter-in-law. I'm sure. Extremely. For making an ASSS out of themselves on national TV. And Oprah let them do it. I believe her reputation is going to be exposed even more and more because of the Meghan shenanigans. That's added to the list. I don't know if she knows it or not. But she is hiding the video. The one that she did. Anyway, let me go back. What was I saying? Ooh, McCarthy. I just believe that once you, no matter who you voted for, you need to get behind that president because he's representing you now. You don't have to agree with everything that he's doing, but my God, Bush, I respected him. I respected each and every one of the Republican Party picks because they became leader. What I look like being upset listen, I've always was taught was when you lose, you lose. When you win, you win. But you don't mistreat the other side. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I felt like you respect the Republicans. Even if you're not a Republican, you respect the Democrats. Whoever's in that seat, that's what I saw. I thought we were a unit. We are so divided. But the scary part that I'm seeing is that they're divided within their own. And the Democrats are too. They're not in the winner's seat. They're divided too. They got some extremes. Kicking out one of your members is an embarrassment on your party, I think. Because what it sounded like to me McCarthy did was nothing. They got mad at him because he didn't do what they told him to do. And so they felt like, well, since he's not going to do that, let's vote him out. And so the people that didn't like him in the first place voted him out, along with some Democrats. But what I saw was a man of integrity. For a moment, is that McCarthy did not want to see the government shut down because thousands upon thousands of workers here in the United States won't get a check. Everywhere, every government. And let's shut it down. I think he made the right decision so that it wouldn't be shut down, in my opinion. This is U.S. stuff for a moment. I will try to make a disclosure and pin it, a little bit of political. But what I'm saying is I was sad for him. I was disappointed in all of them voting him out because he made a decision. Because if you didn't want him up there, then you should have never voted him in. And then to bully him or tell him what he's going to do, are you going to vote him out? I'm glad he did what he did. Like, you're not going to punk me and tell me what I can and cannot do when I'm going to do what's right. Do it. Do your best shot. Finally, he's doing something that he believes that he needs to do. And I thought to save a lot of people's jobs. But no, we're fighting within our own selves. That is not good. I just don't see that being good. I don't want to see the Democrats do it. I want to see the Republicans do it. When they kicked Liz Cheney out, I was like, oh my God. Maybe there needs to be a third party. Maybe there's another party. Honestly, you got the Republicans, the regular Republicans, and then you got the Democrats, or maybe you got some really far ones too. But then you got another party, and I don't know what party name that they would name it, but there is another party that just, yeah. Because here's the kicker. What was his name? Matt Gaetz. He was so ready to vote him out. It was just despicable. And he was caught up in some scandal not too long ago. And whatever happened to that case? Did he get off? Was it a lie? Or is it ongoing? I'm going to name this one /political. So if you don't want to hear it, sorry, I'm going to post a note. I'm going to say when I start talking political, fast forward it to about, I'll say 11 and 20 seconds. You'll be good. Okay, getting back. So anyway, I know I switched it and kept switching it, but anyway, let's get to this. And then I'm going to go to bed because it's late. Just a second. Okay, so this is Samantha, and like I said, it's on Talk TV, I believe, Talk TV, and Paula M. It was on Sean Neal's show, and it was about a month ago. But anyway, they have her, and they're talking about what she had to say about Harry and his situation.
You're loving it. You're using it. So why are you calling it bonkers? Oh, that's right. Because you want to be able to say whatever you want. Typical hypocrite.
That was Samantha Markle there, the half-sister of Meghan Markle, dishing out some harsh words for Prince Harry. Samantha appeared as a guest on Sean Atwood's podcast over the weekend, which was live-streamed on X, formerly known as Twitter. The 58-year-old was weighing in on how the court of public opinion drives cancel culture and how that is affecting the mood of the United States when it comes to freedom of speech. The outspoken critic of the Sussexes used the couple as an example of two people trying to control disinformation or censorship. Samantha didn't hold back, issuing some advice for Prince Harry, telling him he is out of his league when it comes to discussing American politics. That's because Prince Harry has been a vocal critic of the role of the media and has been involved in various defamation lawsuits with UK publications. In a podcast interview in May 2021, the Duke of Sussex came under fire for referring to freedom of speech, which is a part of the First Amendment, as bonk.
I mean, everywhere you look, no matter where corner you go at, they're Harry and Meghan. They done something, did it, or know of it, or done it. You can't, the amount of things that they are accountable for is just hard to keep up with. It is. Now we're switching tonight and we're talking about Harry's court cases. And he didn't have all these court cases before he met Meghan. Now all of a sudden he does. And all of a sudden, he doesn't have the protection of his own family. And he doesn't even have his HRHs anymore. Harry has nothing. He has been stripped of everything. All he has is Meghan and his two kids. And so, Harry's got 5 cases against the media. He's going after the media. And word on the street is he's trying to censor, us. And the reason why is because Meghan thinks she wants people to be quiet, and so that she can keep pretending that she lives in this fantasy land where everybody loves her and adore her, and that, that's not true. And so she wants everybody to be quiet about anything negative and keep putting out all this wonderful, beautiful things about how wonderful she is. And her husband is trying to help her. But Samantha is reminding him that he is not a United States citizen.
But Samantha Markle says the Prince cannot have it both ways and should not be speaking about American politics. She said, when you look at a couple who have paid PR to say whatever they want to shape social perception, when you look at a couple in their own publications and interviews have to lie about, defame and disparage others and to purposely injure others, these were not accidents. For Harry to at one point say that freedom of speech, our First Amendment rights, are bonkers. Wow, he sure enjoys that freedom of speech to say whatever he wants, so does she. So how bonkers is it, Harry? You're loving it, you're using it, so why are you calling it bonkers? That's right, because you want to be able to say whatever you want, typical hypocrite, and you don't want others to be able to say anything negative about you. As we know, in the last 3 years, Harry and Meghan have been profiting off the royal...
She don't. Well, she tried to gag those 7-year-olds. My mom and them asked me, we were all on the phone the other day, and they were like, what's going on with Meghan? Oh, well, she had a gag order to have these 7 and 5-year-olds not be able to speak about her visit because she didn't want them saying anything negative about her and that they couldn't. But I was just over there, the Barbados girlfriend, I know I'm saying her name incorrectly, but she's beautiful. And she was in a pageant, not a pageant. She won something, missed something. But, anyway, my point is that she had the mother, actually, one of the mothers that had a child and went to that school, was pissed off. She was extremely upset with Meghan and said that she was no princess. She told Meghan, she says, you're not a princess, and quit telling my daughter that. And then she ended up literally burning like the Inquirer or paper that's saying that she was coming to the school. Like, she pissed off the mom. And I don't blame her. I was upset too, because I was like, Kira, you're not going. I'm upset with the administrators for allowing her to come in there and act like this diva in front of them. No, you don't need it. She was acting like a royal. And even the royals don't do that. But she was acting like that in a sense, like she was on a royal. Royals don't even act like that. I can't compare her behavior to anyone's because she's the only one that calls ahead and start demanding stuff like she's entitled to it all. And it's insulting because it's supposed to be the other way around. You are supposed to be privileged to be able to stop them from going, stop people from working or going to school that day, to have a privilege of you. She should have been grateful to be able to read to the kids and be able to have that moment with them because they did make accommodations for her. But since she was filming and getting ready for her trash fest with her family to trash them on live TV with the Oprah show, somebody brought the bus in here. There's some gummy bears in there. Yeah. Listen to what I'm saying. I forgot what I was saying, but you get it. This is, she was over there with those kids and treated them like here it is, like they were supposed to be, honored to be in her presence when she should have been honored to be in their presence. She doesn't get it. It gave her a moment to get publicity, but she wanted to stage it so much, she missed the message. She wanted to make sure everybody got the perfect shot, seeing her read to these kids like she was doing something for them. Reading them a book outside on her red carpet. She looked like an idiot. It did. That bothered me, if you didn't notice. Just a little bit. How dare you? No. I guess it's okay, though. You can wear a jewelry and the $1,000 whatever in front of these kids that really need it. Instead of taking the money that she was getting off dolled up for this her moment to shine on TV, she forgets her audience. She doesn't relate to anyone. She doesn't relate to those kids. That's why those kids' moms were appalled. She doesn't she doesn't relate to anyone but the Sussex squad, because all they know is Meghan. And if it's all about Meghan, they can't do anything wrong. And when you can't do anything wrong, it's like, okay, come on. I've said some stuff and I'm like, oh, I hate I said that. I didn't mean to say that. But it's not edited. I'm not filtered. So you get it raw. But I do make mistakes. I probably said some things I probably shouldn't, like, ooh, okay. And probably come back on here and correct it or whatever. But no, she has no accountability. It's everybody else's fault. It's the blame. I know I switched it. But what I'm saying is that she didn't read the room. She didn't see it. All she saw was Netflix. All she saw was trashing. All she saw was that Oprah Winfrey was going to be looking at her from whatever with all these expensive clothes on. I don't know. Or whatever. It was weird. The gimmicky. The gimmicky of it all. The pretend, what makes me sick to me, is like it's fake. It's not real. It's all because of your popularity. You're doing this because not because you care about the cause, Meghan, because you care about how it makes you look.
Family's private lives. The two have been involved in various commercial media deals, from interviews to Harry's tell-all book to a Netflix series where they have aired the royal family's dirty laundry for the world to see for millions of dollars. Some of the accusations, which stretch from racism to physical altercations, have caused a major rift between the Sussexes and the monarchy. This prompted Samantha Markle to argue on the podcast that Prince Harry is a hypocrite because he can't be criticising freedom of speech, but then turn around and air private conversations and accusations against the royal family. So what does the half-sister of Meghan Markle want to happen to Prince Harry for abusing the Constitution?
Who do you think you are? First of all, let me tell you something. You're in the United States against Article 1, Section 9 of the Constitution, swinging around a royal title. Against the Constitution. It's a conflict of interest. And you're slinging it around to interfere in American politics. That's prohibited conduct. Several congressmen, Jason Smith, have pointed out and asked that titles be stripped because you're using your titles to affect American voting decisions and social behavior. No, wait, Harry, guess what? You're out of your league. You can't do it. Your title should be stripped, and I don't know about your special visa, in my opinion.
It's been a war of words. And
wow. Okay, let's explore that. Because is he? He is. He's got his opinion. He's trying to sue all these media outlets. The World, I believe, Grift, or was talking about it the other day, and so on and so on. And here he's told us. He told us in his last court case. He said the reason why he is at court fighting the media is because he wants them to leave his wife alone. Because his first trial was based on something that happened before Meghan. And so Meghan had him dig that up and start suing everything. Yeah. And so he felt like he was protecting her because she was pretending like she was Diana and people were going to be after her. And some people believe that she played on his fear. She probably did, but now that he realized that she is a fraud through and through, because I know he does. And you know what I think at the Kevin Costner? I don't think Harry cared one way or another. I really don't. And I think he was like, this is Meghan's show. This is where she wanted me to be. Here, I'm not speaking. That's how he looked. Like, they kept trying, I know I switched it. They kept trying to give him, because it's something to talk about. They kept trying to give him the mic. Several times. Somebody had a discussion and said, listen, this is at the Kevin Costner show. I'm back at the Kevin show. Someone said, listen, Meghan is not to speak and give the mic to Harry. So when that woman came up, the first lady with the jacket, she was trying to give the mic to Harry, and Meghan grabbed it. Okay? And so the lady wouldn't let go. It was some tugging. It's a sight to see. I wish I had that. I wish my channel was like, I could talk about it and then show you a little bit. But I hope my explaining it gets you there. Okay? And then she walks on the other side and picks up the gift, the award to give to Costner. But then there's another mic issue. And so this one gentleman that's standing behind the awards that were on the table, he already had a mic, I believe. And he picked it up, and I don't think it was working. He put the mic back down, and then the lady came back over with the mic, and she handed it to the gentleman. And then the gentleman took the mic and was trying to hand it to Harry. But the same woman that was trying to give the mic to Harry was the same woman that gave the gentleman, we're going to call him Joe, she gave the mic to Joe. Joe was the one that already had a mic. The mic wasn't working, But the lady, Sue, in the beginning, we're going to call her Sue, that was tugging with Meghan, gives the mic to Joe, and then Joe is like giving it to Harry, and Harry's like, give it to Meghan. And Joe's like, oh no, I'm not giving you the mic. So to me, it was if everybody had a conversation and said the mic is not to go to Meghan, because the attempt happened twice. And Harry even let her go out there. Go. Let's continue. I agree with Samantha. I think it's full of it. But I think the kicker part is that he thinks that since he can come over here and sit on the Oprah show and tell his side of the story, that was freedom of speech. He was able to do that freely or whatever. But then when it gets ready, when we want to talk about his wife and what she's really about, then he gets, oh, this is bonkers. They can sit and talk about you like this? Uh-huh. Not even that. Like, South Park, Chris Rock, anybody and everybody that feels like they want to say something that's famous over here. He knows by now. Kelly Osbourne then got on him. Okay, let's move on. There was something else I wanted to say, but no. This is what I wanted to say. I thought it was interesting that Samantha brought that up. That, oh, you can do it, but no one else can. And then when you do it, you're hurting people and destroying lives. Destroying lives. That's what she said. Which means, let's continue.
Legal disputes for Samantha Markle and her half-sister. Ms Markle refiled a defamation lawsuit against Meghan in April, 2 weeks after the judge dismissed most of her claims. The original lawsuit was filed in March 2022 on the grounds that she claimed comments Meghan made in Oprah Winfrey's 2021 interview were defamatory.
And I wished I had siblings. I would have loved to have had siblings. That's why I'm so excited to be pregnant, so that Archie has someone. It was really interesting the last time I saw her...
She's lying. And we have receipts. If anyone, everybody, all my subscribers know, you guys know, that she just lied on the Oprah show. The reason why, several times in that sentence. Then she was looking down and shaking her head. I heard that in body language, that if you are saying something and shaking your head at the same time as you're doing it, that means you're lying. And that's what she was doing. And I was like, oh, okay, she's lying. That means she's not. But no, first of all, she said, I'm going to have to rewind that. She said she doesn't have any siblings. She lied. She's got a brother and a sister. Yes. And so I don't know if her and her mom decided, let's concoct a story that they're not even your brother and sister. Now, if anybody that's got a, that's sensitive, that has a half brother or a half sister, should have took offense to that. Because for her not to claim them is okay, I'm not claiming them, so, they're junk. That's how she talked and treated them. Like, I don't know them. And we clearly see her in pictures. I don't know them. I don't hang around with them peasants. We don't roll like that. I haven't seen her in decades. That's why I'm so excited about, Archie and Lilibet having a brother and a that didn't make sense. Because they haven't seen their cousins. They haven't seen their aunts. They haven't seen anyone. But she's lying right here on the Oprah show with Lily. Talking about how she wished she had siblings, which she does. And that's why the reason why she's so excited about Lilibet to have her cousins and, to have such a big family. I'm going to rewind it, make sure I'm saying that correctly.
Must have been at least
The original lawsuit was filed in
siblings. I would have loved to have had siblings.
The original lawsuit was filed in March 2022 on the grounds that she claimed comments Meghan made in Oprah Winfrey's 2021 interview were defamatory.
And I wished I had siblings. I would have loved to have had siblings.
She says, I wish I had siblings. No, you don't. You don't wish nothing. She's lying. That's that lie.
That's why I'm so excited to be pregnant, that Archie has someone. It was really interesting the last time I saw her.
Okay, so Archie can have someone. Okay, we'll give her that.
Must have been at least 18, 19 years ago. And before that, 10 years before that.
So you all weren't close? You didn't grow up together?
No.
She doesn't?
No.
So, okay, so she said, she didn't say cousin. Sorry, scratch that. See, told you we'd make mistakes. She wasn't talking about, she was so excited for Lily to be here so she can hang out with her cousins and because they have a big family. I've been saying that a lot lately. That is not true. Come to find out, she's just excited. So Archie will have somebody to play with because she didn't. You know what? I think about little Kara and I wonder, should I give her another one and stuff like a brother or a sister or something like that? But, you can't know. I'm sure she probably would have loved to. But, you get what you get. See, I took it. No, but she's like, no, I don't believe that either. I don't believe that she was so excited to have another one so that she could, so Archie would have a playmate. I don't believe that. I believe Meghan is just full of her own self. And I don't know why she decided to have another one because she wanted to. But, I forgot my point. The reason why I know that she's not about family and love and having Archie have a sister or whatever is because she has split all sides to her family and Harry's family. And so the kids Lilibet has not met her grandfather. She is not, but she's a princess. And I find it disturbing that she felt to just take it upon herself to give them titles without really giving them properly, especially since it's coming from the UK. No, but she's gonna christen them and adopt them, graduate them into the titles. Angela Living said, Meghan will never be Senate. She's holding on to those titles. She's not letting them titles go. Did she leave them when she left? I know I switched it. I didn't mean to. But no, I don't think she's this big family person, because if she was, she would have spoken to her father by now. You know? And he's the bad guy because he's on TV trying to plead with his daughter. So I guess, here's the conversation. Well, he needs to leave that alone. Really? Did she leave it alone, or did she come out 4 or 5 times on her family? The Oprah show. Go and watch it if you guys haven't seen it. The Oprah show, especially the 6-part docuseries. If you haven't seen it, and you have to see it for yourself. It's a shocking moments in time. And get the spare book. Look how here he goes in on his family for this woman. It is insane. But she's family and all about family and love and togetherness and forgiveness and influencing. And she wanted Archie to have a little sister because she didn't know what it felt like, because she didn't have any siblings. And she's lying. No, Meghan cares nothing about herself. It's narcissistic. No, it's just when you don't see anything, when you can't see past yourself in any situation, how does this benefit me? In what way? What do I get out of it?
Really know you.
No, she changed her last name back to Markle in, I think she was in her early 50s at that time, only when I started dating Harry.
The law.
Oh, okay. So she's been mooching and climbing the wall and scratching and flipping and doing and PRing it and trying to reach to the top of a ladder that don't exist. But she gonna say that her sister changed her name back as if that was supposed to be fame for her all of a sudden. You were gonna make sure that your sister don't get a piece of the pie. You made it very clear that she wasn't a part of this royalty. What nobody getting in but you. What nobody getting a piece of the... Meghan was gonna make sure that her family stayed out of the goodies, except for her mother. With the Kardashians and the Beyonce concert. She gets to come to the wedding and sit in the front row. Wow. You know what? I say Doria is getting the best of everything. I think she's the winner. You want to say? She gets to see the grandkids. She gets to just stay there and see the kids and do whatever she wants to do. Pretend like she's this wonderful grandmother and pretend like she's this wonderful mother to Meghan, or a big supporter, and her mom is her best friend. Your mom is your only friend. No, I say this because, like Samantha said, the things that they have said and done, and the danger and the pain and the hurt that they have caused behind it. And how dare they come out and try to censor people. They're trying to shut us down. They're trying to shut us up. I heard Miss Meghan Mold was gone. Like, okay, I'm waiting for them to just cut me, but I'm not big enough. No, and that's good. I'm glad. I like my small group. Trust me. I love it. It is so good. There's no pressure. I get to have my family, you guys, and it's great. And I love your comments. I look for them. You know what? I want to do another comment moment. Oh, there's Carolina. There's Marianne. There's, oh my God, there's so many of you guys. I can just see you. There's a party. I just see you. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for your comments. That lets me know that you guys really care. When I don't get a comment, they don't love me. So leave a comment. And like buttons, I don't get many of those. I get a lot of views for the most part, and even them I'm glad, but I love you guys. Listen, let's get to the end of this.
It also included claims of defamation from a chapter of Meghan's 2020 book, Finding Freedom, which was titled A Problem Called Samantha. She then added 7 new complaints of defamation to the lawsuit when the Duke and Duchess of Sussex...
This is what kills me. And then I'm done because we're at the end, is that Meghan, she got it all. She had it all. She had it all, or whatever. She outs her sister on Oprah talking about she changed her name because she was dating Prince Harry. Have you shouted out the things that you did to try to seduce him, Harry? Oh, honey, and not just that, just conning the royal family into believing that you were going to be this great person for Harry, and they smelt you a mile a minute. Then you got in there talking about stupid stuff. I wouldn't care what dress they had on. I'm like, pick one. I told my bridesmaids, I said, I want you guys to pick something beautiful that you want to wear. No, that didn't go. I don't know what happened with that. But my point is, it worked out. Worried about the wrong stuff. But this is the thing. How dare you even fix yourself to even discredit your sister? So what? She changed her name. I don't believe that she did that. I heard that she changed it way before Meghan is saying. Anyway, Samantha had a lawsuit out on her. And I believe because for Meghan to bring up her name in the Oprah show, to me, was wrong and defamation, because she was bullied online after that by the Sussex squad. And I don't know how you don't prove that, because it's there. No. Anyway, I'm hoping for the best for Samantha, because her life was changed, and not for the better. Meghan made sure of that. She did. She said she didn't have a sister, number one. So in other words, don't look that way. Even if you didn't talk to your sister, even if you hadn't spoken to her, would you still treat her the way Meghan treated hers on TV? But she called herself a princess, an influencer. I'm going to ask the question again. Even if Meghan hadn't spoken to her sister in the time allowed that she said, and all this about her sister, whatever, why even bring her up? Why make it a scene and just tell the world? In other words, your sister is dead to you. You don't acknowledge that she's your sister. You don't associate with her being your sister, even though she's your sister, half sister from your father. But Meghan wants to let us know that she's killing her off too. When she killed her father off on the Oprah show, she killed Samantha too by saying, I don't have a sister. I haven't spoken to that woman in 10, and then 9 years before that too. I don't know who she is. She don't roll with me. I'm gonna do it again. I don't know who Samantha is. Some kind of way I heard through the grapevine that she changed her name after I started dating the Prince Harry. And so then she changed it. And this is how she treated her. But I don't roll with her. I don't talk to her. We haven't seen her in years. And she is not my sister because I don't consider her my sister because she's half. And I wasn't raised with her. And then Oprah with her, don't know if it's left or right today. She's going to ask her. So basically saying is that you didn't grow up with her. You wasn't around her and you didn't have a relationship with her. No, I didn't. So I guess it's okay to talk about your family like that. I guess, and still, be loved. Meghan killed her career and whatever she had going for herself when she got on the Oprah show. I know it. And guess what? Everybody else just don't care.
Released their 6-episode Netflix series in December last year. However, it was a win for Meghan Markle after the federal judge dismissed the case in March. Samantha accusing Prince Harry of being a hypocrite for wanting to control what the media says about him has been a topic of conversation this week. That's because emails leaked by the Mail, obtained through the Freedom of Information Act, revealed that Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's team tried to control the narrative in the lead up to their Netflix series airing.
They tried to control the narrative everywhere they go, everything they do, everything they touch. Every time they open their mouths, they wanted to control it, to make it look like a certain way and how it's going down, and it fails every time. The Golden Award, when she went to New York, it was a debacle with the car chase. But Meghan didn't care because she still wants you to look at her. She wants you to know that she was really in a bad situation. Everything. The Invictus Games. What was she running around putting on them shorts on? Marching. It didn't look right. Just pants would have been better if they had. I would have accepted those long pants that she wears. I don't like those. I don't like the way they drag on the floor. I don't like it on anybody. I don't care for that. It just looks like too much material. Unnecessary material in my way. Them brown pants. And yes, she is wrinkled. It's noticeable. When they put it out there, that's what you see. I didn't know there was something else I needed to say.
Emails detailed the lengths the couples. That's because emails leaked by the Mail, obtained through the Freedom of Information Act, revealed that Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's team tried to control the narrative in the lead up to their Netflix series airing. The emails detailed the lengths the couple's team went to in order to make sure they were seen in a positive light when appearing in public events.
Guys, I'm out of here. I hope that you enjoyed the video. Kisses to all of you. A little bit is still not back in school, so I haven't been looking up for a job as much as I should. And honestly, the only break I normally get is when she falls asleep, and then I'm exhausted. But kisses to all of you. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying that I've just been doing my thing. But all is good. Kisses, guys. Hang on to life. Make life matter to you. Have a good week. I hope that wasn't corny. But listen, some of us are having struggles, a hard time. Hang in there. Don't let life make it not fun. Make it fun. Find something that makes you happy each day, even if it's an orange. I'm like, wow, I get to eat a slice of bacon, or, I just get excited about things like that. But I get excited for looking in my daughter's eyes every day and watching her grow. It is amazing. And last thing, and then I'll let you go. I just remember when she was just such a baby. And she's not that anymore. She's still a little taller. Kisses. Halloween, I want to be a witch, and I want her to be the baby witch. So we'll see. Kisses.